Where would you take out your girlfriend if she had a kid and no one to help her with childcare?
Anywhere fun. We used to go, my girlfriend and I, when her daughter was a little munchkin, used to go to this restaurant. It was in Orlando, and they had like seafood. And so they had like the crane game, and they had video games. I don't know, they had like 6 or 8 of them. And so it wasn't just us; it was her cousins and her brother and their significant others and their kids. So there'd be like 30 of us and a bunch of little kids, and so we would keep them. The kids would be preoccupied with, as long as we had quarters, we were good. The adults could hang out and drink and eat and have a good time while they played. So anything like that, like a Dave and Buster's kind of thing like that, where the kid can have fun, where you can see him and watch him, because obviously you don't want them just wandering off. But something like that is a lot of fun. Any place got video games. We would go to Chuck E. Cheese every now and then, but that place, some of those locations can be pretty ratchet and dodgy, and I've seen some big brawls break out in them, and it's like,
Yeah.
so anything like that it's fun. Disney, we used to go to Disney, SeaWorld. We had all the things up there, Busch Gardens, Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. There was just endless thing. St. Augustine had Ripley's Believe It or Not, and a bunch of other things.
Museums and stuff like that.
Because then you wear the kid out, and then guess what happens when you go home? He's and then you can and don't worry about waking the munchkins up. You got to think about these things as adults. You guys ain't never been a parent. You got to be strategic about it. Or if you're in a hotel and you're traveling, it's like hopefully lock the bathroom door and get a little action in the bathroom. And then you forget to lock the door, and what are you doing? What are you guys doing in here?
Wrestling.
Right after you finished, it was like,
or you see fingers under the door. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Why is the door locked?
Hey,
Open up.
what are you guys doing in there?
I need to do number 2, guys.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean,
great memories though. Those are great memories. Precious memories.
Not for the kid.
We always had a good time. Everybody had a good time.
Until they walked in.
Well, no, they didn't walk in. It never happened. We've never been walked in on.
Maybe not you.
But almost. Almost like maybe if it had been about 8 seconds sooner, then yeah, we were like,
think about all the unfortunate couples that didn't get that lucky.
It happens.
We're praying for you guys. Keep on doing whatever you were doing.
Keep the dream alive. Keep
just
making
don't forget
babies.
to lock the door, please.
Yeah, you gotta lock the door.
How to practice my skills with women when I'm a broke college student.
That's like the best time. Like you're filled with like an abundance of women. And also they don't really know, they're still like figuring their stuff out. So even if your game's not that good, odds are they'll be like, okay, anyway, like
it doesn't take
They're
much
also
to
broke
impress a
college students.
They don't have any
19-year-old
money.
girl in
Yeah,
college.
they don't have
They're
any
broke
money
college
either.
students, too.
yeah, they're broke. They're still figuring this stuff out. They're in the same position as you.
If you're in college, if you're a dude in college, you are never ever again in your life going to be surrounded by that many beautiful, fit, in shape, and single women who are away from mom and dad for the first time and who are ready to get their freak on and live all of their fantasies out. And so become a guy who is friendly to everybody everywhere you go. The grocery store, putting gas in your car, at Starbucks, talk to people in line, wherever, and practice your small talk. And then when you practice your small talk with young and old people, beautiful girls, fat girls, old dudes, nice guys, grumpy people, whatever, when you get good at striking up small talk with anybody and everybody, anywhere you go, you turn around when you're at the grocery store and there's the hottest thing you've ever seen in your life is standing behind you smiling at you. It's just small talk. Engage her in conversation and it'll flow like butter. But you got to practice. As Confucius said, success depends upon prior preparation. And without said preparation, there is sure to be failure. Also, maybe go into the food service industry, wait tables or tend bar if you're a shy person, because it forces you to talk to other people and engage with other people. Go to beer and wine festivals, go to food tasting festivals, go to outdoor concerts or venues, or just go to art shows or art fairs. Go do things where there's lots of people and lots of stuff you can talk about. Like especially going to an art show, there's always tons of people around the paintings or the sculptures or whatever, and it's a great venue to just be anonymous and ask questions about the art and what's there. And people, especially women, love to give you opinions on everything.
And art is subjective, so you'll hear the rawest form.
I mean, university campuses also do events as well, so there's also that.
Yep. Join a fraternity.
At your own risk. And I speak from experience.
Live in a dorm on campus. Find out where everybody hangs out. Go to the events, tailgate parties.
Tailgates.
Be friendly. If the other thing is like, because you go to college, college, you're drinking. If you always got beer and drinks, it's like everybody loves you. Everybody wants to come over and hang out with you. You got booze. You got good music. It's even if it's just you and a couple of your buddies. Next thing you know, there'd be like a dozen cool hot girls over there because it makes it easy. Especially when you're outnumbered.
Or join like a couple clubs, like from school.
Fraternity, maybe, like we're talking about.
Not just a fraternity.
Unless you're a science geek, you got science
mean,
clubs. You meet a really smart, hot girl.
Science geek.
You have like Save the Turtles clubs where you do recycling activities. There's a lot of hot girls
like the
in
Christian
there.
clubs.
Girls love
Save
clubs.
the Turtles Club.
Girls love turtles.
Girls love clubs, and not just the ones that pop bottles, like the ones that
true.
that are
That is
picking
true.
up bottles off the beaches and
Extracurricular activities are definitely the way to go.
yeah,
For sure.
girls love that shit.
There's a reason
They
why
really love
you
that.
pay the tuition that you pay when you're in college. It's not just learn your like education and just leave.
Yeah,
There
you
is
use it to make
yeah.
social connections. And
Yeah.
it'll help you the rest of your life.